Yeah, I think it's really crucial. I think sometimes we forget about grassroots, particularly when we talk about getting into football and the early stages of football. And I think if you've got the education and the behaviour change right at the younger ages, then us as practitioners wouldn't be dealing with some of the issues with some of the pro players we have now. Because you can educate the younger levels. There is more resources being pumped into academies and sort of grassroots, but I think science and nutrition is one of the key ones. I still think there's a lot of work to be done to educate grassroots. The basics would be in nutrition, getting the foundation stones right all of the time. So, when it comes to grassroots, you've got kids who are going to school and the full-time education, then they train in the evenings. So it's how to get your nutrition right. What you eat at lunchtime and what you eat for breakfast is the energy that you're going to get when you're training in the evening. And then what recovery should you take after your training session, and what meal should you have in the evening. And I think those are the key, the fundamentals are the key. And I think we're quite quick to get a supplement or a tablet because it gives us a quick fix. But getting the foundation stones right can actually give you much more benefit than taking any supplement out there. You have to treat players as individuals and not as a team. Because one player might be, say, 6'3", weighs 16 stone. Another player might be 5'8" and weighs 11 stone. And similarly with kids, growing rates are different. Their lives outside of football may be different. So you've got to treat players as individuals rather than just giving out generic advice. The tricky thing is you've got growth and then you've got training, and you've got the demands of growth and the demands of training. And if you're not getting enough energy and the right type of energy, so calcium is a really important nutrient for growing kids, and if they're not getting enough calcium, then that can increase the risk of injury and possibly impair performance. Well, it's an interesting question, asking about whether coaches should give the advice. And I think the philosophy I have is that us as practitioners have a duty to educate coaches, because if you don't have the resources to get someone in and educate the grassroots, then get the resources in to educate the coaches who can then broadcast that information lower down.